Don't you? I use that clock so much.
You're having so much fun here. Stretch. Keep his leg.
Tell us what you're thinking here.
I'm frustrated because I don't know how to rig it. I don't know what to do about it. Everything is plugged in. That's usually the first thing I do before I call the repairman. And I have the kids look at the clock for how long to put their grips on, how long they have to go to the restroom and change, and we use this clock. But it's giving me trouble here. Dang it. Any ideas? All right, every day we start off, line up with a quote of the day. They either bring them in or we have a little quote box over there in case nobody brings one in. And they're just random thoughts. And the purpose of this is, first of all, to give us all something positive to start the day off. And also it gives the athlete an opportunity to public speak and we can see what they're made of.
Belly's like straight.
A bad attitude is like a flat tire. You can't go anywhere till you change it. So if you're doing a skill or something and you don't change it, you're not going to move forward. You're just going to move backwards or stay where you are.
What about the attitude part?
If you have a bad attitude, you're really not going to get anywhere because you're not going to be able to change stuff when you're thinking negative in your head.
Why is it associated to a flat tire?
Because when the tire is flat, it doesn't move.
How about that, Lex? How appropriate. Lex, you never have trouble with attitudes, do you? Never, never. Okay. All right, guys. Are you ready to go? Okay. All right. Today we're taking one step forward. Let me get the training plan. Did everybody get their training plan in their email?
Yes.
5 weeks to our first competition. Where is it? Indiana. That's exactly right. So we have 5 weeks to be able to hit consistently 4 passes on the floor. For those of you that are still doing a new pass, you may stay in the pit. All right, we want to keep you safe, but we got to keep raising the bar to get to full sets on the floor. All right, and seniors, I explained to you that we are on 3 passes. The other 4th pass is a layout, and then you can choose which ones are on the floor, but I would start alternating which ones go on the floor so that all of them begin to feel comfortable. Swing, 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 yes, yes. It's just like a back handspring. Good job, Aria.
Press your shoulders back.
Use your mind.
Yeah.
Use it. Okay. All right. All right. Nope. I gave you a chance. You have to do it when it's time. Doesn't matter if you can do it 10 minutes from now. I asked you to do it now and you didn't do it. Remember, we're getting ready for competition season? How many chances do you get to meet? That's right. Little Abby, nice bounce today. Abigail, better. You know, there's a point in the season where it's just get through it, land on your feet, hopefully, maybe, and then there's a point in the season where it's time to start paying attention to a landing and a finish. Okay, that starts today.
Pretty low left. Yes, 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 yes. One.
Strap under.
Hurdle up, Lexi.
And make sure that foot is
Hurdle up. Use your legs. Use your legs. Okay. All right. Lexi, I thought this was going to be a double pike. Yes or no? That's what? You're going to definitely do a double tuck there. Okay, let me see another one then.
What's going on here?
Well, you know, when they get older, you work with them to set the tumbling pad. You work with them to set everything. Okay, you can have a plan, but if it's not, they don't like the plan, you're not going to get it at 16 years old. So this last pass, originally she told me a double pike, okay, which is, I don't care. They're both worth the same.
But a double touch is what she just did because I think she kind of made a mistake. But now she's telling me that she really wants to do a double tuck, so I have to decide, is this something I make a big deal about, or do I just say, okay, who cares? It's one of those right now where I say, okay, who cares? It's not worth a battle. I pick and choose my battles with the older girls especially.
Yeah, just finish the takeoff and scoop in the front and do a nice clean back tuck. Because you tend to not roll your low back, that's why it looks pikish.
You guys on the side who are standing. I know you.
Narrow arms on the back handspring. That's a double tuck. That's a good double tuck. Now, landing. Are you going to jump out of this one? Okay, what is the jump going to be? And then what is, if you go out of the, what other one, full in? What will you do there? Are you sure that's the way you want it? Okay.
So I had her do it again, explaining what I didn't like because it looked two different somersaults. So I don't care which one you want, even if it's different than the one I want, as long as it's done well. So she proved that she can do it well, so she wins. And then I win ultimately too.
I think I was going to do a double pike, and then I changed it to double tuck because I feel more comfortable doing a double tuck than a double pike. It's not that I was nervous about it, it was more like I kept missing my legs on my double pike, so I would almost have to do a double tuck, open double tuck, so it just works better to do a double tuck so I can grab my legs.
Okay, we'll go on that.
So give us an update here.
The update is the extension cord works, so I'm hoping maybe the batteries that I've changed will get it going.
Oh, that's great.
Come on, Joel, you can do it.
She coaching you along here?
Oh, always. She's my loving sister. Not working. Nope. Now she wants me to climb up there. Okay, that's the next step.
Abigail, that's what we're talking about as far as the fight and the desire and the I'm going to be on my feet, okay? That's just coming down to the floor and hoping. When you do the double back, make sure that you pull your feet down to the floor. Okay, Sarah, stand right there with straight legs together. Look into the corner. Now releve. Okay, that's where you want to land. You're landing with your feet apart, your knees bent. That's not going to do anything. Stand up. All right. Okay, Pixie, take all your tumbling to the tumble track, please.
Part of what is going on now too, especially with some of the what we call newbies or wannabe elites, is part of the reason they're chosen is because of their desire. These are kids that lack in this or that. Everybody lacks in something. But one of the things we're working on is emotional toughness, and that means, they're not crybabies like as in, somebody stomps their feet, but some of these kids are such A-type personalities, perfectionists, and the desire level, sometimes they don't know how to handle it, so they cry. And, it's not so much that a kid can never cry, but the reason to cry is if you're hurt. Or something's really bothering your body, but not because you're mad because you fell down. So you'll see a little bit today that, if they show that type of emotion, they have to walk away and they're put on, say, the tumble track or something off to the side till they can regroup their emotions. What happens in a meet is if they don't know how to control that, they don't know how to, emotion is emotion. Frustration, fear, anger, nervousness, they're all emotions. And you have to learn to control your emotions under pressure, no different than an actor or actress. So that's what we're going to be working on today besides everything else. Remember how in the office at the last sports psych we talked about fear of failure? Was this a little bit of fear of failure? Yeah, it's okay. Okay, you want, and you know what, the thing is, Pix, you don't learn anything. It's okay to say, I'm afraid I'm going to go out there and fall, and they'll get me on camera and I'll be falling, and, people see that. Is that what was going on in your head? Yeah, I saw that. I thought so. It's real. Now, remember in the meeting we talked about solution to the problem? What was the solution? You tell me. I have a couple kids that, Lexi Priestman, my best kid, she's a crier. It's the way they're wired. You know, everybody has strengths and weaknesses. Some of these kids are mentally tough, some of them are emotionally tough, some of them are mentally tough. I mean, there's all these different avenues, and so Pixie is just wired that way. When we had her as a little TOP kid, a little, 6, 7-year-old in our advanced programs, she cried then. So this is something that we've been working on her whole career, but she's 11 going on 12 trying to be an elite gymnast. I'm not sure that kind of crying around is going to be real acceptable with Miss Marta. So, and I let them know that, she's not going to put somebody out on the floor at a world championships and have to worry about if they warm up and they fall and they start crying. So, this is just part of the process. But you just do what's right. But how? What if that fear of failure is so intense? What are you going to do? She gave you some keys. She gave you some good ones. I want to make sure you heard what she said. Calm down. Then for you, that's big, right? Number 1, calm down. What else can you do? Come on, she gave you some. Bingo. All right, now let's have a great rest of the workout and not worry about what the camera's doing. All right? All right, go have a good workout. Emily, you're at bars, right? Yes, you're at bars.
Now, we're going to pull your arms are too low. Turn again. Ready?
Need a spot, Joel?
Press back. Shoulders are down. And lift.
Jill doesn't move far from the desk in the back and the computer. When she comes out here, it's like a journey.
Ready? Open your hips. Now sit up and then push back. There you go. All right, all right. You're not rotating because you're not bringing your hips up before you try to sit up. All you're thinking about is catching. When we talk about root skills, Meals,
Yeah.
no root skills, not finishing. Okay. That's why it feels so flat. That one was not as good. The one before that one you could have gone. Pay attention now. Go open. Sit up. Yeah. Okay, Meals. We've got to have 5 connections today. All right? All right, let's go, Emily. What you've got to accept and deal with is that you've got to find that tap and you got to go. And what you do is you wait until they're perfect every time and you go. What are you learning from that? Bingo. And you sit there and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. And all this time that's being wasted, we still have more front starter work to do. We have more pirouette. We don't get to that. You have no dismounts in. That's because you're wasting time on something because you think it's got to be perfect. What I want you to do is focus on when I catch, no matter where I am, I'm going to tap and feel the pat. Emily, have we gotten through any routine, any catches on the Jaegers? Tap. Right, right. You connected, you found the tap. You did exactly what I asked you to do, but did you follow through and trust that it could be a nice tap? No. Okay, that's all right. That was step 1. That was step 1, Meals. Big. Sit up and kick. Oh, I like that one. Oh, Amelia, why are you doing that?
My grip got stuck.
Okay, all right, all right. That was an awesome connection again.
Feet, toes,
And Amelia, sometimes the grip gets stuck, I know, because you catch weird, but also sometimes the grip gets stuck because a little too much death grip instead of letting it just swing. All right, good effort.
Yeah.
How many more do you want to do?
One.
You will either win or you will lose. What's it going to be? Come on, success. Let's go. Come on. 1, 2. All right, good job, Niels. Good job. All right.
That was even better than normal.
Yeah, you gotta set the standard higher on these.
Okay.
Like it's like, oh, that's good for me. Oh, that's. Is that all you want to be? Is just good for you?
No.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Niels, tell me what's going on right here in your mind.
I wanted to do, well, I did one good pirouette and I wanted to be done on it, so I didn't go again and fail. But then she told me to go again and I failed, and then I went again.
No, wait. What came before the last one? A threat.
Oh yeah, she said I had to do 5 if I didn't make my last one. So I did it really good, and she was happy.
Who else was happy?
I was happy.
Where do you get your nickname from?
Well, it kind of goes with my name, Amelia and Meals, and then I used to eat a lot, and so for like meals, and then sometimes Rachel calls me Meals on Wheels, so like I'm a machine kind of.
What's your favorite meals back in the day when you first started?
I like fast food stuff. I used to.
Yeah, you know what I remember about meals, like when we first started calling her this name, is because we would go to a restaurant with a team or something, and we would order, and everybody would be finished eating, and whatever was left, Meals always wanted what was left on everybody else's plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, give me something here, girls. Nice lines. Good try. Yeah, I like that one. But I'd really like to send one that you catch. Okay. All right. I'm filming the girls because before you become a national team member, you try to get into these camps that are called developmental camps, and you get in through video. So what I'm doing is we have 3 kids that I would like to get into the developmental camp. And so I take them on all of the events, and then I send these videos in, and then they're either approved in or they're not approved in. So you try to send in your best. Doesn't have to be a perfect video, but he just wants. Valery Liukin is now the coordinator of this. He's not the national team coordinator, Marta is, but he's doing the group of kids right under the national team kids, and so he's responsible for who gets in and who doesn't.
Come on, Abby. Come on, Abigail.
What? Come here. Let me let you look at it.
7, 8, 9, 10.
What you have to remember is when it gets the same result, what does that mean? Didn't change anything. Okay, Pixie, give it all you got now. Concentrate. You guys, these are opportunities. Let me just tell you something. You know, when we do stuff like this that we're doing right now, you know, these are like opportunities to like hit under pressure. You know, like right now we're trying to make a video to get you into a developmental camp. That's like qualification, right? Rise up to that qualification. Pixie. All right, Pixie, that's good. Pixie, what about all the stuff in front of it, though? All right.
So this morning, Mary Lee said that she texted you the quote of the day and that you needed it.
Yes.
Why did you need it?
Last week, I had a little rough week. Not really gymnastics-wise, just like mental things. Like when I started my hexa bars again and a few things on beam, and I was like, overthinking them, and so Mary Lee and I wouldn't necessarily get a bad attitude at her, but I would at myself, and I would take it out on her, and I wouldn't mean to, and I didn't really realize I did until she kind of told me. So when she sent that to me this morning, it actually really helped me, and I thought about it a lot throughout the day.
And how many times today did you have to reflect back on it?
Many. Starting on floor, when I did my double-doubles to, my full routine, 3 passes. And then bars, I did a pike scotch to a pack and I hit the high bar. And I used it then because I didn't want my bad attitude to affect her. But I didn't have a bad attitude at the time. I just didn't want to think it was because I wasn't as happy then. And then when I did my starter hexam bars, I used it. I actually said it before I went, kind of reminded myself because I didn't want, if I crashed or didn't catch it, I didn't want my attitude to go downhill from there. So.
And how do you think practice went today overall?
Pretty good for a Monday. We had yesterday off, so Mondays are always the slow start of the week. But I actually felt like it went really well, and we cheered a lot for each other today, so that helped out.
The one thing I liked about today, it was Monday, and it was good. It was really good. I want to congratulate the girls who made the video for Valeri. That was pressure. We got that done like this, 3 events done and sent, and he's got them, and I should hear back from him hopefully tonight. So I'll know that. And Lexi, you didn't cry today. That was really good. Amelia, did you do anything great today?
She's always great.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Overall, it was a good day. Poof, I think you cried today. Cried. Who cried?
On what?
She got so mad on bars, she showed emotion.
Oh, I was gonna say, what did she do? Physically beat you?
No, she actually got mad and let it out. And after she cried and got mad, then I saw some emotion. You fought and you cut the Jaegers. Gotta let it out. Sometimes it's okay to let it out, and then other people you can't let it out so much. So I don't know. I'm tired. I'm a little slap happy because it was a long day, but it was a good day. So let's get good and rested, and we'll come back in here and we'll go at it again tomorrow. Second workout, sports psych. Okay, we'll do it in the conference room. All right? All right, have a wonderful, wonderful, relaxing evening.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
Courtney. Thanks, Courtney.
Next time on Beyond the Routine.
It's like you did it right, it was great, and then you try to find a way to still do it the way you want to. I don't know why you fight me on these things. Just write down why you fear failure. Go again.
This has been a sacrifice, and therefore I can't have you not working hard for this.
Focus is different. Wow! Use them on the board. Use them. Okay. Oh. You had a few Wheaties this morning there, baby. There's a little bounce to that vault. Holy cow.